Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin is proposing budget amendments that include more than $1 billion in tax relief, additional funding for public education, and assistance for Virginians whose lives were disrupted by Hurricane Helene. Senior reporter Joe DeShiel is joining us live in studio with more on these proposals that Youngkin outlined this morning. Joe, what are some of the highlights?
Well, Melissa, we've already heard some of the governor's priorities, such as his no tax on tips proposal. Today, he expanded on that, proposing 2 other tax cuts as well. And we also learned about his proposal to help hurricane victims in Southwest Virginia.
My main point today is simple. Let's keep going. Let's keep Virginia winning.
Governor Glenn Youngkin told lawmakers Virginia's economy is roaring, and the revised revenue forecasts for the next 2 years include a surplus exceeding $3 billion. As he rolled out his budget amendments to members of the General Assembly money committees, he called for more than $1 billion worth of tax relief. That includes the plan he's already touted to exempt tips from the state income tax, but also another step toward ending another tax Virginians love to hate.
Let's give Virginia families relief on the most hated tax in America since the tax on tea, the local car tax.
Public education is also a major focus of Youngkin's budget amendments. His plan includes $290 million in additional funding for school construction. And in an interview with WDBJ-7, he discussed funding to help fill the gaps of assistance for communities and individuals still recovering from the effects of Hurricane Helene.
I propose setting up a permanent disaster relief fund for Virginia, initial funding of $125 million, and then we'll work with the General Assembly for the specific relief to supplement what we've just seen come out of the federal government for Southwest Virginians, and particularly for issues regarding to people's housing and their livelihood.
Youngkin is about to begin the final year of his current term, and this budget is the last one he will see to the end. WDBJ-7 political analyst Bob Denton notes it will have implications for the fall campaign.
I think that this budget overall and the various initiatives sets up the platform for Republicans in the fall campaign. And Democrats are going to have to kind of figure out in terms of which items that they would go along with, be against, or some new things that they would bring forth.
One thing that Youngkin did not include was additional funding for higher education operating expenses. He said state institutions need to cut administrative bloat and find cost savings, and he proposed a cap on tuition increases. Melissa, Democrats say they will evaluate these proposals with an open mind and focus on bipartisan solutions that will benefit all Virginians.
All right, Joe, thank you.